What's up, Mantis here? And we're gonna get started right away into the next mod review. We have Vin here. Now, he 55% win rate, past 80 games, 42 wins, 35 losses. So he is on upwards climb. 10-3 on Caitlyn, which is unbelievably really good. 5-5 on the Riven. 11-9 on the Kaisa. So we have about positive win rate ADC, and then it shifts drastically towards the 50% range on top lane. And as you can see a month ago, if you played ADC here, you probably wouldn't have been on this big spree. But because you're taking the time to learn the champion, MMR is taking a hit. So if you do want to climb and get to the next level, either continue playing Fiora, have fun with it, or just switch back to ADC because you're definitely climbing on AD. That leaves you about 50% in Platinum 1. So you're definitely a player that is capable of climbing, but because you're learning Fiora in ranked, you're not climbing. I can almost guarantee that you're good enough to climb. So let's get into a game. So when you're playing a champ like Fiora, where it's like there's so much to learn, it's not enough just to play. You have to look at other avenues of getting better. So we just played a matchup, although I don't think I'll be able to view the replay. See your last game, but I can't see. I wanted to see, but it's fine. Check it out, the matchup. Necton, Garen. That's a Riven game. Could this game have been the matchup? Maybe. And we just search, right? So there's one right here, Renekton right here, 20 hours ago. And as you can see, shows the rune, shows the mastery, shows how she plays the lane, shows what she ranks first. Itemization. And if you can emulate the way she plays lane, you can copy what she does, then you'll win. Because the players that are in platinum, plat, compared to these players, is ridiculous. It's just like, where it's like a mountain, and these guys are kind of like up here, and we're not even at the base of the mountain, right? We're all the way here. We're still walking towards the mountain, right? So when we watch these guys, we skip all these other parts and get to the base of the mountain. And if we can copy what these guys are doing, now we're right here, right? So it's like by studying and learning the game, we get so much better. But yeah, and then itemization, always something to think about. Am I building the right build against the right champion, right? Are other players doing some subtle little different things on their builds? Perhaps they're getting a item earlier than me, or maybe my path is a little bit different. And then we can start making these assumptions on how we should be building certain matchups. And as you can see, you not rushing Tiamat. You don't build Tiamat first, right? And then all these guys are building Tiamat first. So already we see a disparity within the build. Tiamat first, right? So even though he got both items, the Caulfield, he got the TMF. TMF. This is just this is how we get better at the game, right? We learn from our mistakes, we adjust, and we make the change. So because right now you're sitting at 48% win rate on Fiora, 25 wins, 27 losses. The primary reason why you're not climbing ELO is because of this champion. The way you think about this champion is incorrect based off the sample size given. And I can say this is a good enough sample size to say, hey, you need to make a change. Eliminate these Fiora games and you just don't play them, you will see a positive win rate and you'll be higher YOLO. But because you want to play Fiora, that's fine. You want to learn the champion, that's fine. You have to uh, approach it a little bit differently. And with that being said, since we can't really look at the replays, go to the overview and look at our first death. Renekton kills Fiora. So we die 1v1. In solo queue, dying 1v1 is a sin. Or it's like a crime. If you die 1v1 early, we're pretty much losing the game. We deserve to lose. Die to jungle at 4 minutes. So again, this is another crime of the top lane, dying to the jungle early. Okay, you get the kill. You get the kill. So this is probably a team gap game, but we can't be playing really bad and then we get a team gap game and say that solo queues not going our way. Anyways, with that, I'm gonna leave the review at that. I'm gonna save your profile and do a proper review for you at a later date, but hopefully my advice helped and luck on the rift.